So here we go. Welcome for our fifth webinar already in this diverse project. And the floor I will give in a moment to one of our project partners, which is Cornelia Lohinova from the Hotel Academy from Bratislava. And she has this wonderful topic for us, Microsoft for Inclusion. So Cornelia, are you ready for the presentation?
Yes, I am.
Okay, to all I would say, please write your questions in the chat, and then when we have the appropriate moment, I will pass it on to our speaker of today. Good luck. Here we go.
Thank you. So imagine that you have 25 students in your classroom, all very different. Well, you probably don't need to imagine it. It's a reality. Like it's my reality as well. So I have students from various social backgrounds. They have different talents. They come to the classroom with different thoughts, emotions, and worries, maybe mood. And of course, my goal is to engage them and to let's say, include them in the learning process. So for me, inclusion means that everyone is valued, everyone has equal opportunities to develop and to success. And well, it's easy, I said, but it's not so easy to do. But luckily, many times digital tools are really very helpful for me, and especially Microsoft tools. For years, I've been using it. That's why this is my choice to talk about these Microsoft tools for inclusion. So I'd like to share with you some ideas that are inspired by Diverse project, of course, and Microsoft tools. So I hope that it will, that maybe these ideas will help you to make life easier for you and for your students and work more effective. And let's start with Diverse. So Diverse Inclusion Framework, I've studied it very carefully thanks to project partners, Ariana, especially that, and Davorka, that they come with this inclusion framework. And as you can see, there are three areas, like it's about teaching assistance, accessibility, and differentiated instruction. So, but let's have a look, maybe close look to this, because we should learn about it more. So it's here. So this is our web page. And yes, a lot of nice ideas if you go there. But now I need to escape from this. Now I don't know how to escape from my... Maybe this, I need to escape from this, because I want to show you that when I open this Diverse web page in my personal account, so then I'm lazy to read. Maybe some of your students don't have time or will or whatever to read many things. Maybe even you are in such a mood like I'm now. So with Copilot, that you can see that it's in the right corner. So I can open it and I can generate page summary. So in a minute, yes, this is what I do sometimes, that I open a web page and it can help you like this. And of course, I can... there are some questions, or maybe I can ask directly using microphone. So maybe, could you please tell me what can I do with students who are not attracted by what we do at school, and they are they are not able to focus, they really have difficulties to listen to the teacher. So what Diverse would suggest me? So you can see that
It sounds like you're dealing with a challenging situation.
Yes.
Here are some strategies that might help engage students who are struggling to focus and stay interested. Incorporate interactive activities.
And you can probably you can hear that when I asked it using microphone, then there is of course an answer to it, and I can ask more and more. No, answer from this page, because it also included probably web. And how can I create positive classroom environment? And it goes and goes and goes. So I can...
Creating a positive classroom environment.
Again. So I will stop it now. So I just wanted to show you that Copilot can do summary, can do even... I can ask him that give me like some questions or create a directly quiz from this, you know, and it will work. It's not only with the web page, but also PDF. Again, so I will go there, and I just opened PDF, and again, I can have document summary, I have questions, I can ask him whatever, and it will do it in a second. Or then even maybe what I do sometimes, that I read about an interesting book, and I can ask again, so please, could you make me a summary of this book, Assessment in Early Childhood Education? And yes, it will go. So, and
sure. Here are the key points from the article on
yes, so
assessment
key
in early
point.
childhood education.
And
Purpose of
I can, of
assessment.
course,
Assessment helps
go
educators.
more and more and more. And there is even screenshot. So you can even add screenshot and ask about that. You know, so this is really Copilot. Probably it's not very, I mean, it's not a browser that you use. It's with my students is also a problem when I ask them, okay, so open Edge, you know, browser Edge, and we will work in that. So they don't want, they prefer really, Google Chrome is the best one, but well, it's the worst one from the ecological point of view. Google Chrome. And even, you know, with this Edge, they really have so many nice features like this Copilot. Now students know, and now they use it because I showed it to them. So yes, this is, and now I will go, this was my personal account, and I have also school account. So these, all students have with their Office com, and when they use it, they have this. Me as an educator, I can create a rubric for my class. I can do whatever, you know, really design anything. And there is even not only this, but of course, Copilot Microsoft. So when I go there, Copilot Microsoft.com, and here it is, and I can ask whatever. You can see that I ask many questions, and I ask, like, for example, I'm going to dictate because I'm lazy to write. Please, could you prepare an overview of tourist attractions in Slovakia for our Erasmus partners who are coming to Bratislava? Maybe focus on Bratislava region. So now our...
Absolutely. Here's an overview of some top tourist attractions in the Bratislava region that your Erasmus partners.
Of course, I could add that I want some pictures and, you know, many things. And then I can download it, I can copy it, and I can export, let's say in Word. And here it is. And in Word document, there are many nice AI features also. So what is maybe very helpful is when we go to review, then we have this immersive reader. Immersive reader is incorporated in almost all tools. And what does it mean for students? You know, they go there and they can press play and it will.
Copilot.
Yes.
Absolutely. Here's an overview of.
But they can change text size, increase spacing. They can even learn about parts of speech, you know, here. So it's really, they can even do like line focus. These are all very nice features that you can use. And there is also reading coach, but I will show it directly in Teams.
Yeah, Cornelia, one question already, since you have the screen, choose a language. There was one, Evangelia, who asked whether Copilot and maybe also this immersive reading
Is in other
supports
languages.
languages such as Greek.
Yes. Yes, it's also because in Slovak we use it. So, but now I said everything on English, you know. So,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Then now everything is in English, but then you can adapt it. I will tell you that then later on that there are 1 or 2 tools that are only in English still, but all these are in your languages. So even you can see that there is in Slovak language, like ask me whatever. So and when I ask in Slovak language, then the answer is in Slovak. So you can try it at home. Okay, so we have this. And even if I go to this, let's say, daiverse, so if you don't want to read or you just don't, from any, you can click on with right and you can read aloud.
AITA. This encompasses both
So-
student-facing and teacher-facing
So
AI
can you see
tools
even
aimed at
this, you know, so, and you have this also when you use Edge in your mobile phone, it is the same. It can read any web page for you. So you can go for a walk, you can have your headset and you can just listen to any web page, whatever. And this is also here, you know, if you go up, so this means read aloud this page.
about news creation.
Again. Or if we go, and I will go back, we have also, when we have web page, here is directly also immersive reader. This is, so I can click on that and I have it here. So also for learners with, or readers with difficulties, you use this and you can break with that. Okay, so that was the first. I need to go back to my presentation. Okay, so we were there and now, yes. So imagine that maybe you have 25 teachers for 25 students in your classroom. Maybe it would be not a good idea to have so many colleagues in the classroom, but what if it was about AI assistants or AI coaches that could help your students, so 1 per 1, and then you have more time to have coffee with your colleagues. So Microsoft came with this great, for me, tools learning accelerators. And as you can see, it is also yesterday I created this with Copilot, of course, with the help of Copilot. So you can see that they have reading coach, reading progress, math coach, math progress, speaker, and reflect. Math coach and math progress are not yet in Slovakia. I don't know whether it is still in your country, but it is definitely in the USA. You can find it, but not yet here. But I will show you reading coach and speaker coach and reflect how they work. And you can see that they are integrated, but reading coach, math coach, speaker coach, and reflect, they are also outside of the Teams or Office com. So you can use them even if you don't have account in Office. And this is, so I will go now directly again to, I will go away from this and will show you how this works. So reading coach, I go to my Microsoft team, but no, I forgot one important thing. Sorry, now I see that. The question is, Bart, are we logical? Teachers, people, are we logical? I asked Copilot, and the question was that we are biological, much more than logical. So I ask you now, please, go. I will start my these accelerators overview with a tool that I like really, and I've been using for years from the beginning, and it is the Reflect. And because it's so important for students to be really in a good mood, to know their emotions so that we can adapt our teaching. So please go to this with this QR code to the page and just answer. How I will go now away from this. And I hope that I can see it. How are you feeling now? I will check whether there are answers already. Because, you know, when students come to the classroom, they are with their thoughts, worries, moods, so still dreaming about maybe bed, or they are whatever, you know, they have different these emotions. And when I want from them to start directly learning something, then it might not work. So I created this and I go to the Reflect. I hope that they are already, yes, they're already good. And you might see that this is also important for learning about emotions. Good, you are energized, you are content, I like learning, you are comfortable, struggling, facing. So I can see, I do this almost every day with my students, because I have this directly in Teams with every class. So I want them not only to tell me how they feel, but to learn this vocabulary of emotions. Because as you have seen, this is really a nice overview, and this is so important for social and emotional learning, to be aware. So this is my favorite thing, and I will go and show you more. So there are these Reflect, it's like check-in, but then if you are from elementary school, so you can even download it, and you don't need your kids to go there, and it is this all you can download, and there are step-by-step instructions. So you can put it like a notice board, and students can come and just pin how do they feel. And so here is overview, you know, there's a trend. So this is, but this is from my team, not from yours today, check-in. And then there is like meditation. So they can choose, they can have like things to move and whatever, even connection wheel. So we can like spin the wheel and find conversation topic and talk about that. So maybe, if, I don't know, mid-semester refresh or whatever, welcome back from holidays, select topic, fast spin and we can talk about it. Okay, but now I leave. But AI means this is that they can help me choose. So not sure which brain break to take. So I want to reduce my stress and they come, you know, and directly they suggest me what can I do. So this is nice maybe for your students, even for you. If you go, there's music, also different kind of music and podcasts, teaching students. And again, there's always help me choose. Good, but let's go to work more and I'm going to create now a new assignment. So this is incorporated in Teams. I'm going to write these learning accelerators are also part of the Teams and they can be also separately. So reading progress, it means that I'm going to create assignment with reading progress. It is in Teams. And you can import Word or PDF. You can generate, you can browse sample library. Generate reading passage, for example, I don't know, culture, ages, you can choose age, yes, length, word, of course, language, you know, let's say this, and challenging words. Okay, maybe let's learn about. So we will see what it will generate, and this is for reading Japanese culture, okay? And there is complexity, it can be simpler or it can be more difficult. Okay, or more difficult, yes. So, and I can use passage, and now what will happen? So this still I can edit, still I can work with this work, and then reading level we don't need to do, it is not fiction, non-fiction. We can set how many attempts can a student have, and there is time limit also, and sensitivity. So, and it means that you are more or less sensitive to this reading and pronunciation and whatever. I can even add comprehension and generate question. How many, whatever. Okay, so I just want to. So it will generate question for this text. So even if you don't want your students to train, you can add your news, even if you don't want to train reading, so then you can train comprehension. So I can then write that it's, I don't know, culture. Now I'm not going, and I look at this, now try to focus on this. So I'm going to write just first words, read and pay, okay. I just write this first, and then I click on edit detail. Just first words. This is what I use. And here is the whole introduction, task details, tip for success. When I want to keep it, then I keep it or regenerate. I will keep it. And now when I said keep it, I can edit. No, so I don't want this. No, or whatever, you know, so I can just delete it. Maybe I can add sparkle. So that is a bit nicer for students. And I can do many other things. Okay, too many sparkles. Maybe I could stop. But anyway, so when I have this, I will assign it to the students. It's failed, retry. Okay, I will not do it because maybe it would take time. So then I can even add reflect, check in, but I'm not going to do it. But I can choose all current students, or I can choose individual students. So I can, you know, I can decide simpler, more difficult, you know, passage, and then give it to group of students, individual students. Yes, so it could be like this. So I can choose. These are all my teams, so select module even when I have modules, but now this is just private testing. So assign. So now I have it assigned, and then I go, because here I am as a student, and I can see assignment, culture. I view assignment. Now I am student mode. So as a student, I go to assignment. Yes, and I can see this, and then I go. Now it's a problem, of course, because I use it, but I prepared something for you that I made it before, because now, of course, it's not possible. But students would see this camera, microphone, start, and they would read it. So I will show you how it works, because I have completed already, and it is, for example, no, sorry. I go back, this Europe. So this was what I did. So today, so it looks like this. So as a student, I saw my task, and then I began to read. So it was about Europe. Yes, so I was reading. Europe is a big continent in the northern hemisphere. And I made mistakes. It is surrounded by water, like the Arctic Ocean. And so on. Yes, so I did this, and I can see that mispronunciation, and I can jump or listen or jump to the word, so that, yes, is it really so? When I see that, no, it was good, so then I can just say that maybe not. It was I can, oh, no, this is not good. What I did. Oh, no, sorry. So I can decide from my, not as a student, sorry, because now I show you student point of view, but as a teacher, I see this. Students can see this, and as a teacher as well. So this is student, and now I go, and this is my assignment from returned. So this was the student, what I did. So now as a teacher, I can see it. And I can decide that, no, this ocean was correct. Yes, so because this was auto-detect. I can even decide that, no, I am just going to maybe rely on myself, you know, or auto-detect, it means that automatic, it shows mispronunciations, omissions, and whatever. And even when I go to expression, so it shows like, okay, it was pause, or maybe here it was rushed reading. No, so all this, and all these I was too lazy to read. So these accuracy, I didn't talk about this. Okay, so this is, and then I can see that because automatically there are 5 words that were misspelled or whatever, or there were some difficulties, and it suggests to student that, okay, go and practice. So it can practice. So this is, and I can give feedback, points, whatever. And what is nice that I have then insights, it's also, and I have overview now. It's not because it was, but of course I did some attempt. So I have an overview of all those tools and overview of students, how they work, and with this reading coach, what was challenging, and so on. So this is one thing. And then what else I can do? An assignment. So now maybe I will just show you one more, and it is what I like, and it is speaking progress. And speaker progress is about that you can just decide that you want students to train how to present. And it's again like speaker coach, and then you can watch speaking progress. So I can decide that I require video, I require paste everything this. So I want from my students all this, and then I will write them that prepare presentation, blah, 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 about this and this. And when they click, okay, I'm going to write like this, sorry. And when they click, I will assign it. Again, I can decide individual students or group or whatever. And I can even add rubric. So rubric, I can create rubric. It will be presentation. Presentation, English, what I want to assess, let's say comprehension, and presentation skills and whatever, when I go there. So it comes with rubric scale, but I can change it how I want, and it comes with this clarity and engagement, visual aids. And now I click on create rubric, and it comes in a second. So with any assignment that you give in Teams, you can create all these rubrics in a minute. And when I give this like a sign, so then as a student, I see. So I go and I have assignment. And now, okay, this is my assignment. And I see speaker progress. And I should now talk. Yes, again. But you can have this, and I will show you where, but very quickly, because I should stop already. That this is really exceptional, that only if you have a PowerPoint presentation in English. So now I have this English language. You can find in slideshow, rehearse with coach, and here it is. I can start rehearsing. And now, no, I'm speaking. So you can see that, so welcome to my presentation, and I'm going to tell you very quickly something. So can you see that it comes with fillers? And okay, I will go through all this and click. And now I can see that there is feedback, what I did. So I used many times, and you know that there is just average pace and all this. So this is report, and I can rehearse again. So you can use this. English teachers, if you want your students to prepare, you can include this in Teams directly or separately here. So this is really nice possibility for you to have, and still I want to show you this. If you don't have Microsoft Teams and you want reading coach, so you need your personal account, at least for individual learners, maybe for parents, and they can use this at home. So let's say that I will use this and then create a story. You can create a story, you can read a passage, you can add whatever, you have achievements. So I can create a story about a dog in a city. And yes, I can choose grade, choose level 4. And now it is creating my story. And yes, start reading, and I can start reading, and yes, so blah, blah, blah. So this is also, again, yes, so I stopped, and it will show me my results immediately. Okay, so this is not Oh, you can see. So I think that it was just, I don't want, because I exceeded time. So this was just something that I wanted to show you very briefly, because there are so many things that are possible, especially when you use Teams, but also really without Teams, which you can use with your students. And if I go, maybe if you use Teams, then I would also maybe ask you or recommend you to use search progress, because this is about, I will just show you results. This is about how students, it was, I created this, research important women in Slovak history, and they need to go and search, and they need to really write down reference, they need to write the name of the author of the article, and think why they chose this article and so on. So this is about critical thinking. So you can explore this also. It's perfect thing how to teach students critical thinking. But of course, that's, I think that I can't talk more. That it was just enough. Very brief, very quick overview of what I wanted to tell you today. So if you want maybe to come with your tips how to use it, so you can, yes, you can share your creations or tips in this link, Padlet. It should be Padlet.
Fantastic, Cornelia. Thanks a lot for your presentation. And I can connect it to a question that I read here in the chat. Well, we will provide the recording tomorrow. It will normally be on the website where you have the full recording of the presentation of today. And then meanwhile, we can also divert you to some other initiatives that we took. You just mentioned that for